Good day. Welcome to another edition of Inside Putnam Valley Schools. I'm Eric Gross, your host, along with Superintendent of Schools, Jeremy Luft. Jeremy, good seeing you.
Welcome. It's been a while.
Yes, it sure has. But it's hard to believe it's budget time. But you say, no, it's not true. It is true. The budget process in a school district is virtually year-round. We're getting ready.
Yeah, I was going to say, this year's budget started right after last year's budget passed. But we are definitely full steam ahead right now. Our board meetings for the last month or so have been centered around board budget presentations. So we have a couple more scheduled for next meeting, and we hope to present our full budget to the community for the first time during our March 5th board meeting.
And then, of course, the board adopts the budget in April.
Yeah, and we're looking, as always, we're trying to balance our instructional needs versus the financial burden it places on the community. We're obviously looking to present a budget that comes in below the tax levy cap. And like we've done in other years, we're looking to find ways to do some capital work using reserves and other funds that are available to us as a way to offset long-term expenses for the community.
What about state aid? How did that shape up for Putnam Valley this year?
Yeah, I mean, we're remaining optimistic, like many of our colleagues across the region, that the state will take another look at the state aid formulation. We were hopeful to get 3.9%, which was our initial foundation aid increase. We realized only slightly over a 1% increase in foundation aid, while many of our neighbors are actually looking at a negative in terms of losing money. So we're grateful we're not losing money, but we're certainly not seeing the increase that we were anticipating. We're appreciative that the state has fully funded the formula for the first time in many years, but we're hopeful that the legislature and the governor will get together and offer schools a little more.
And then, of course, May 21st is the vote.
Yeah, so obviously we're continuing our communications and outreach. We are doing everything in our power to get as many ballots cast as possible. We've shared and will continue to share our voter turnout numbers are extremely low, especially among parents of our students.
Yeah.
And we're continually exploring ways to engage those parents to get individuals out and vote. And whatever the will of the community is will tell us a lot. But I would rather that decision, the long-term financial stability of our district, be determined by thousands of voters as opposed to hundreds of voters, which is what we typically see.
And then, of course, we'll have our budget presentation to show for you folks in sometime in April.
Yeah, so we have our formal budget presentations during board meetings. After the March 5th date, we'll begin, or maybe beginning on March 5th, we'll begin scheduling our informal. So we always have informal sort of drop-in opportunities for any community members that have questions about our budget development process, any specific line items in the budget that they have a question about. So those will start in the beginning of March and run through the budget vote as well. And we want to provide as many opportunities for community members to receive factual information, to give them opportunities to ask questions, and to engage our community, empower our community to make an informed decision in the ballot.
Another important date coming up is kindergarten registration. The class, get this now, 2036.
Wow.
Did my homework.
It's impressive. Yeah, so our kindergarten registration has been open. If anyone out there has a kindergarten age student for next school year and has not registered, we certainly encourage them to get out as soon as possible. We do our kindergarten screening typically during the February break, so that's coming up in just a couple weeks. And we want to make sure that we capture all of those school-age children that are looking to take advantage of all we have to offer here in Putnam Valley.
Families are always welcome in Putnam Valley. If they're in the neighborhood, come into the school, see what's going on. Yeah,
we're trying to provide as many opportunities as possible to invite parents into our schools, into our classrooms, to witness some of the amazing things our students and teachers are doing each and every day. So whether it be concerts or classroom celebrations or extracurricular activities, we certainly want to encourage parents to get in to see where their tax dollars are going and to appreciate all that we're able to do here in Putnam Valley.
And this is on all levels as well.
Yes.
Kindergarten, elementary school, middle school, high school.
Yeah, we certainly have. We have our Mandarin Chinese New Year celebration coming up, and there's nothing cuter than watching 5-year-olds sing songs in Mandarin all the way through. I mean, our 4th grade band and chorus concert was just last week, and there was standing room only in there. So we were happy that the number of parents that came out to see their students perform, and that obviously runs through the middle school and the high school.
Athletics are also going sky high. The Putnam County Legislature at its recent meeting commended the Mahopac Putnam Valley Carmel girls varsity swim team. I'll show you some photographs now. 25 young ladies were there. It was wonderful to see.
Impressively talented students.
No, really, these are great kids. Dedicated, scholars, and the thing that I love to talk about when it comes to athletics and young people is that most of these children who take part in the sports are scholars as well.
Yeah, I always thought that was a very interesting thing about Putnam Valley, and you quickly realize that the star of the football team is also highly exceeding academic expectations, as well as sometimes the star in the spring musical. Mm-hmm. And we have many extremely talented students across both athletics, arts, and academics.
Artists, also very highly regarded in Putnam Valley. A group of students are taking part in the Young Artist exhibition at the Katona Museum.
Yeah, I think each year we have students work on display there. I know the opening is coming up maybe this weekend. I think February 11th is the opening of the grand opening of the art exhibit. And we encourage everyone to go out and take a look at not only the students of Putnam Valley, but artwork from students across the region.
We want to give a shout out, if we can, to some of these young people: Lana Cruz, Francesca De Benedettis, Michelle Feliz, Kayla Francis, Minia Francis, Amelia Melfi, Kiara Muley, Sophia Taus, Kira Vogt, and Maddie Young. And congratulations. Great show. Great show. Talking about great people is a young man in the Putnam Valley schools, Eduardo Recinos. You probably heard about him by now. Eduardo was declared the Heart of a Giant Award. We have some film we're going to show you. Well, what kind of a kid is Eduardo?
Yeah, I think it was one of my proudest moments as superintendent in Putnam Valley was being there at MetLife Stadium with Eduardo, his family, and many members of the Putnam Valley football team when Eduardo was surprised. The award was presented to him by Daniel Jones, the starting quarterback of the Giants. Dr. Taylor from the hospital special surgery had wonderful things to say about Eduardo, and it was really a truly touching experience, surrounded by national media and friends and family. It was a special moment for us here in Putnam Valley.
You see Eduardo, I'm not going to say daily, but periodically. What kind of a kid is he?
Yeah, they couldn't recognize a better kid. Eduardo, in terms of his commitment and dedication, his resiliency for all that he's overcome, and really all he's ever wanted is to walk the hallways, be on the football field. He doesn't want to be treated differently or special. He just wants to be a kid, and I really respect that about him, and I've seen how far he's come over the years, and it was nice that he was recognized by an outside organization. I know that his teammates, his teachers, administrators, and really our entire Putnam Valley community couldn't be more proud of Eduardo and thankful for the Giants and for the hospital special surgery for recognizing such a special student.
What a kudo for Putnam Valley.
Yeah, it was a pretty special moment for us.
Very special moment. Let's go back and check out that moment right now on Inside Putnam Valley Schools.
All right, this is Sierra Gabriel, PV Athletics. Here we are. We're on the bus. We're headed over to MetLife Stadium. Not sure if you can hear me right now, but we're really excited. We have just found out that Eduardo has won the Heart of a Giant Award, and this is a really big moment for PV. Not just for PV, but for the whole entire. This is the nation that we're talking about. This is a really prestigious award, and we're so grateful for this opportunity for Eduardo. So here we are, headed over to MetLife to surprise him. This is Sierra Gabriel with PV Athletics. See the Heart of a Giant sign in the background. That is literally all for Eduardo. We're so excited to be here. We have the rest of the team behind me. They're really excited and looking forward to what we can see next. see here on this side, we have the Heart of a Giant sign right here. Again, we're going to see Eduardo on Monday night with the Giants game versus the Packers. It's really, really amazing here. The boys are really, really excited. Marcos, how are you feeling right now?
I'm geeked up. I'm being a fangirl right now, but it's amazing being here.
What's up, guys? We on the field right now. This is crazy.
How do you feel?
Honestly, it's pretty good. I don't even know how it feels.
It's a once in a lifetime experience. You're ready to go.
It really is, yeah.
To be able to see him go this far out of hundreds of applicants, a lot of nominees, and being able to go ahead and take on this big title as the Heart of the Giant 2023, how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel so proud for him. He deserves it. He's the #1 person out of that entire pool. Deserves it after all the hard work and dedication he puts in. Just everything about him, he deserves it 100%.
He's always had to push, no matter what it is, with the simplest things. But he's been able to do it with no negativity. He always looks at the positives. He never complains. And he does it. Whatever he wants, he does, like my mom said in the video.
Very hardworking.
Yeah, he's always willing to do what it takes.
It means everything to me. He's such a good brother and he's an even better person. And just love him so much.
Tell you that you are this year's winner of the Heart of the Giant. You are our first not player, but manager of a team who has inspired everybody around you so that you're a teammate with all of these people, and all of the things that you've gone through have been extremely inspirational to them, to me, to your family. To see you walk in here today and what you've gone through to get to that point inspire me.
Your energy, your enthusiasm, bringing guys together, sharing that personality, that smile, and showing up every day, day after day. That was a big thing that showed up with your teammates and with your coaches, is that you were there every day, setting the standard, bringing the energy, and showing guys what being part of the team is all about. So inspiring to me for sure, and congratulations on this award. We'd also like to give you tickets to the Super Bowl this year in Las Vegas. Tigers on three. 1, 2, 3. Tigers!
Sass is, doing his job, but here we are online. Press entrance is right over here. Very, very exciting. We're about to go to the Giants vs. Packers game. We will see you later. This is Sierra Gabriel with TV Athletics. All right, we are here on the field, ready at the Giants game. Oh my gosh, Eduardo already came out. We're super excited. You probably can't hear me, but it's okay. How excited are we? Sissy, what celebrity are you most excited to see today?
I would have to say it's a combination of Eduardo Recinos and Sierra Gabriel.
Who are you excited to see?
Saquon. Saquon what? Barkley.
All right, so it's almost time for kickoff. We are 22 minutes left. Very, very, very exciting. Eduardo's waiting here. We're so proud of him once again. 22 minutes, they're about to come out, run onto the field. Super excited.
We are so happy with Eduardo, it's the dream for Eduardo, and we are so very proud for Eduardo.
I want to thank everybody for all the support they did to Eduardo, all the teachers, coaches, friends. Really thanks for all his support. That way Eduardo now is completely different. Thank you, everybody.
So we had just wrapped up seeing Eduardo on the field. We have had an amazing time here so far. There he is, the man of the hour. So proud of him. Congratulations, Eduardo. See you later. This is Sierra Gabriel with PB Athletics.
The Facilities Planning Committee is meeting again. What are the plans?
Yeah, we've reconvened our Facilities Planning Committee, which is sort of a board-appointed committee. Consists of community members, parents, board members, teachers, civil service. It's really open to anybody who wants to be part of the process. It's really been a productive experience. We've done building tours, we've reviewed the building condition surveys for each of our buildings, and we started to create a priority list as to looking down the road in the future. So we're looking at a future project several years down the road, what we need to do to keep our buildings in the current condition they're in and maybe to improve our instructional program. So it's been a well-attended several meetings. We've gone through, met with financial advisors, architects, as well as some engineers, and we're in the process of, we're getting ready to present our recommendations to the Board of Education.
You know, people always say, gee whiz, we just passed a bond, or this was just built, or this was just improved. But like with your home, improvements are needed, and in public education more so than ever.
Yeah, I think we do our best to do our daily maintenance within our existing general fund, and we earmark some projects in which we fund without seeking taxpayer approval. So an example of that would be the part of the high school roof. So we did about $1.5 million of roofing work here at the high school. We didn't bond that money. We didn't ask the taxpayers to contribute anymore. We used our existing reserves and our general fund to fund it. As I had mentioned earlier, we're looking to do the same for our existing turf and track and fencing. All needs to be replaced. So rather than looking to bond that money, in which we now pay interest on that borrowing for many years, we're looking to use existing reserves and funds in our general fund to support that project and get that work underway. So the Facilities Planning Committee is really looking forward in terms of what other work needs to be accomplished. And we coincide that with retiring debt. So there's really no additional taxes sent to the community, right? We're looking to just simply replace it falling off debt.
Okay. You know, we talked about the swimmers. The cheerleaders are making news too.
Yeah, our cheerleaders leave bright and early on Friday morning to head down to Florida to compete in a national competition. So we're very proud of them. We know they won the state championship in game day cheerleading. And our cheerleading team has really been one of our most impressive sports for many years here in Putnam Valley. They've brought home many sectional titles and placed well in state tournaments. So we thought the time was right to send them to a national competition. And they actually held a little preview of their program for parents yesterday, parents and teachers and some students. and I was able to stop by and see their performance as they prepare for their competition this weekend.
And hopefully on our next show, we'll have some good news to report.
Yeah, maybe we'll have national championship cheerleaders.
Hey, and the science research team. Let's not forget about them.
Yeah, our science research program has a new teacher, and she's done a tremendous job of continuing the learning. It's a very complicated process. You inherit students at 3 different levels in terms of their research. But I know we had several students just place in a competition, and it's always amazing to hear them present their topics. They had a practice presentation here the other evening, and many parents, faculty, and staff attended. And if you ever want to feel like not the smartest person in the room, I encourage you to go listen to one of these students present their research.
And some of the research projects, Isabella Quai, first place, computerization and bio. We have Felicia Rodriguez, second place, medicine and health, and Christine Morganova, second place in engineering and technology. Fantastic.
It looks like doctoral level work when you hear them present their research and their findings, and it's a tremendous program, and it takes a tremendous amount of work to lead it, and we think that Ms. Kat Westerveld is doing very well in terms of leading that program, and we're looking forward to welcoming new students to it next year.
Well, good things are happening in Putnam Valley, that's all I can say.
We're always very proud of what's happening here in Putnam Valley.
Good seeing you.
You too, my friend.
Superintendent of Schools Jeremy Luft, I'm Eric Gross. Thank you so much for joining us for this edition of Inside Putnam Valley Schools. Until next time, be well. Bye-bye now.